Hello everyone, welcome back to some more. This is the police. Last time we had our mother-in-law come by saying that today's the day that Laura, our ex-wife, or at least our wife, who's probably going to be our ex-wife at some point if it's up to me as the player. But she's ready to talk, so we're gonna go talk to her.
According to Mrs. Markham, I was supposed to spend all day thinking up the right words. But to my surprise, I did my best work when I shut my head off. I didn't even want to think why Laura decided we'd meet at 3 o'clock in the morning, and in a restaurant we'd never gone to. I didn't know what to tell her, and something tells me she's no more ready for this meeting than I am. By nightfall, I finally stopped worrying. The right words would come when they were needed. And if they don't come at all, then so be it. I've heard said, when you're knocked out by a single blow, you don't have time to feel any pain. Well, that's a lie. It's painful as hell. Every day I spent in that coma, the pain was unbearable.
Well, you know what they say, smoking kills. This is a bit more direct than usual, though. Wait. Wild Corruptionist. Rogers Corporation Limited. Made in Freeburg. Of course it is. Guess it's like a safe slot. What? Yeah, eat that. I guess. Caught you with your pants down. Right, I have no idea what the hell's going on. These guys are just gonna keep coming out. I guess. Sure. Whatever you want, game. This is only slightly ridiculous. I have no words right now. But we don't need to reload, which is good. Oh, general store. These people are harmless, though. I don't wanna. No. No. Bad. That's bad. Is there a bandit in there? No. Oh, I tried to shoot between his legs. Apparently that was just a hitbox. Well, we might as well pop them all then, I guess. Score 500 grand. Oh, game. Oh, game. What was that? What?
Yeah, I heard about that already. But what if they decide to spill it to the papers? We need to start thinking now about covering our asses. I know people who can deal with this, but they'll need at least a week. Plus, if we want to...
Lieutenant Stat, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have Jack Boyd on the line.
Who?
Jack Boyd, sir. He's calling from the hospital.
Gibson, I'll call you back. Don't do anything without my team. Jack, well, wow. I didn't know you were awake. Doctor said you could be in that coma for months, even years. How are you feeling?
Tell me who's in control, Martin.
I don't think I follow you.
For God's sake, Martin, tell me it's you running the department and not some stooge from the mayor's office.
Yes, Jack. I am performing the duties of the police chief, but the new man's coming on Saturday, Kevin Paulson.
Kevin Paulson?
Yes, it's the guy from the...
I know who Kevin Paulson is. Now listen carefully, Martin. I'm coming back to work. I'm Freeburg's police chief, and it's going to stay that way for another 4 months. Now you get on the phone and do whatever needs to be done. You run into any problems, threaten them with the media, court, or blackmail. But I don't think they'll give you any trouble. The mayor knows it's easier to just wait until the winter than deal with a scandal. Oh, and assemble a press conference.
Listen, Jack, I know the truth is on your side, but you have to take into account...
Martin, how long since you transferred to my department?
Coming up on 5 years now.
How many times in the last 5 years have you come to my birthday party? How many times have you come to the farm when I had the boys over?
Never had the pleasure, but...
Never. Because you couldn't care less. And I don't care for you either, Stet. It wasn't me who appointed you deputy, and you wouldn't have been my first choice. But if you do ever come over to my house, you won't miss the big hole in my backyard. Garbage pit. You know, for old rubbish. A smelly hole filled with rotten furniture and other crap. So, Stet, if I even for a moment doubt your devotion, you'll go straight into that pile of trash. Maybe you'll get to catch up with some old friends. You remember Kendrick, don't you?
I'll schedule the press conference for tomorrow, all right, Jack?
The day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going shopping.
Damn. We are no nonsense now. Well, time to go shopping, eh? Ooh. Now you have a new car. We hope it will help you fulfill all your secret dreams. Yes. Now you have new clothes. Hopefully they'll make you feel younger. Oh dear. Now you have a new hairstyle. We expect that this luxurious head of hair will easily convince everyone that you are a king amongst men. Now you have a new attitude. From now on you are a true warrior. One who will not suffer the idiots who stand in his way. You are independent and self-confident. And apparently a ninja. Sunglasses. One last detail is missing. Fashionable sunglasses. They'll give a final touch to your new image. The Peerless Tiger. Good morning. How can I help you? Wow. Thank you. I know exactly what I want. Go for purple. Go for no, we could go for these, obviously. These glasses make it clear that a lot depends on the decisions you make. May they not only transform your appearance, but also how you feel.
No, that would be too much.
But those are $500 somehow. What a waste.
Wow, Jack, what's with the outfit? You planning on...
The pit in the backyard, Martin. Always remember about the pit in the backyard.
Instantly
Don't
back
talk
to
to
the
anyone
pit in the
before the press
backyard.
conference starts. I'll try to get you on stage quickly. Kevin Paulson is here. He wanted to...
Jack! I hardly recognize you. That's quite an image for a man like you. An old dog with a new trick, right? We should see each other more often. How long has it been?
Last time I saw you, I fired you, Kevin.
You mean the day I resigned in protest over the corruption and lawlessness at your police department, right?
Yeah, repeat that shit often enough, someday you might start believing it.
You know, Jack, I'm glad that everything turned out so well. Unlike you, I've made good use of the past 7 years. My new construction company keeps getting jobs from the city, and we're doing really well. I have a new house, new hobbies, even a new wife. Maybe you've met her. Shelley Rogers.
Oh, Shelley Rogers. So you really are in bed with the mayor.
It's a dream come true. All my dreams have come true. Only one thing remains. To bring order to the Freeburg Police Department.
You being serious, Kevin?
I'm serious as ever, Jack. I'm the most serious man you know.
It's not often you see the past and the future Freeburg police chiefs at the same press conference. I hope you have time to talk, Kevin. There's something we need to discuss. Jack, the reporters are waiting for you.
My retirement plan somehow just got turned into a circus. Fortunately, I'm pretty good at swallowing swords and jumping through burning hoops. They all seem to like it.
Right. Good morning, everyone. Mr. Boyd, is that a new hairstyle? Yes, it is. Feel like a different person, so I figured I'd look like one too. You know the person who attacked you? Hard to say. Everything happened so fast, couldn't see his face. Have to admit, it is possible that it was someone I know. Oh, sorry about the microphone tap. City Hall has yet to give a definitive answer as to whether you'll be returning to your post. Do you believe Rogers will decide in your favor? Doesn't matter what he says. I'm the damn police chief and he can damn well get used to it. You think what happened to you somehow affected you? We'll see. Well, I guess. Let's wait a bit and find out. Thank you. Thank you. Day 59. Are we finally going to get some gameplay? Yes. Jack Boyd recovers from head injury. Unable to name attackers and awakes from coma. All generic headlines. We're actually going to get some gameplay this episode. Wow. Dizzy while climbing the stairs. Dear Lord. We'll save the stripe for now. Oh. Oh. Where's Sweet Ginger Green? We'll try this one, I guess. I don't like this. I want my Sweet Ginger Green back. At least our upgrades got processed, even though it's like, yeah, no, you're not gonna... Ooh. From Martin Stedt. Jack, while you were in the hospital, a hunt was declared on all cops. It's like all the criminals in the city suddenly went savage. They're cornering officers, one by one, and beating them to death. Our boys have started refusing to ride out on calls alone. When the situation is really bad, even two will refuse to go. Damn. We can hire one more officer. Share from automatic weapon. Take everything. Request result. We can now hire one more detective as well. We've got 9 detectives. We can hire 2 more officers. I'm fairly certain one just disappeared. Hire for A, hire for B. Are we missing someone? Yep. Mitchell's gone. Damn it! He was really good. He was like 600 plus professionalism. B shift took a hit. Coachy has been downgraded. Coachy was a lot better than that, right? Grant's gone up in the meanwhile. Like, Jesus Christ, Grant. You're showing off now. Yeah, it's like all my staff has been shifted around for no reason. It's almost like the game continued to play itself. We'll go for everything there. Vandalism. We can still catch them. We'll send Vandal and Tsubaki. Yeah, I don't like how they just messed up my entire shift. We might have to transfer Grant now. Drug sales at the King Louis nightclub. Send some people out. We'll take them in. Now, how's my ongoing investigation? The hit and run. It's still going, that's good. Detectives, we want to assign Gordon to that. Vandalism. It's been handled. Good. But yeah, we are in some sort of a pickle now with all our good officers being on this shift. We'll get Grant and Kemp. There we go. Send one good officer, one medium one. Thankfully, even the lowest officers here aren't terrible anymore. Investigations. Okay, so that's gonna be like 2 days before we can try some guesses. Reckless endangerment in the ghetto. Unidentified woman says that a strange surgeon is operating without a license from the basement of her house. He hardly looks like a real doctor, and he's old, maybe senile. There we go, just send some decent people. Try to get Tsubaki a little higher. Theft has been handled. Of course, it's grand. Yeah, I'm probably gonna switch someone from A to B. Yeah, we'll move Grant to B. So starting tomorrow, we should have Grant on the B shift. Rape in Chinatown dormitory. A student couldn't get into his room and it was locked from the inside. He heard muffled cries from within. Sounded like someone was raping his girlfriend. We'll send 2 people, but I've got a bad feeling for Mr. over there. In a dirty basement, a teetering old man is digging around inside a young man's ripped open stomach. Order the old man to slowly move away from the patient. People are sick. It's a quiet day, nothing we can't handle. With a bit of luck, we'll have 22 police officers by tomorrow. The girlfriend was just having a special moment with her new boyfriend. That's how it goes, I'm afraid. Homicide, St. John's Hospital. A nurse reports that she saw an elderly woman cut off her husband's life support system after a car accident left him in a coma for months. I know his case was hopeless, but it's still murder, the greatest sin of all. According to the nurse, the woman has blocked off access to the yard. We'll send Koizuma and Kemp. There we go. Waiting for things to happen now, but yeah, it's a relatively quiet day. Not getting flooded with calls. Assault with an offensive weapon. We'll send Stovall, Grant, Vandal, Hoskin, Tsubaki. And we've got SWAT, we can deploy it like all the time, so go do it, you know? We're massively oversending on that one. I'm doing that on purpose. I recognize it. It's just to get people some experience. Also, I'm fairly certain they have something new in the game. Where is it? City Hall? No. Sands? Not in the Sands either. It's Deputy. Consulting Detective. An experienced but retired detective who will assist your investigations for a modest fee. So I guess he helps you with investigations, but it's a bit too costly, I'm afraid. No, thank you. Let's see. The van is empty, but the engine is still warm. Enter the forest. Try not to make any noise. Dealt with. I mean, honestly, we sent such a giant force with SWAT. I'd be surprised if they didn't get him. Armed robbery. We'll wait for them to get back. I think they'll be on time. They might not be. Right, deploy out in force. There we go, that should be able to handle it even without SWAT. That might have well been the last call of the day. Drug sales and hit and run. Well, we've got enough frames to look at this one now. Ross Murphy, victim's limo driver. Sometimes like to walk the city at night. I had just taken him out after a long business dinner. Pulled up to a park near the monument, didn't notice anything suspicious. It was a grey truck that didn't have any license plates. And it turned off somewhere. I think that might be the first frame. He walks by, walks on the path, gets hit. And wow, that's actually, that was easier than expected. Not that I mind. The suspect is Henry Sand, maffia lieutenant of the Sand family. Send Grant, Vandal, bring SWAT boys, because why not? New frames here, nothing yet. Well, I say nothing yet, we don't have enough frames to do anything yet, so let's not. Meanwhile, we're gonna pull in Henry Sand. With a bit of luck, we can turn him into an informant to take down the entire Sand family. There we go, send reinforcements because, bloody hell, there we go, end of day. We might as well get him the free experience. Make me a happy man, guys. Yeah, there you go. We just manhandled him into the station like, yo, you're coming with us. The Force. Love it. Armed robbery report. Yeah, we handled that, don't worry. Loot found jewelry. Ask the maffia to sell it, you know, we just arrested one of them. A big dog. Yeah, that's better. That balances out the shift a bit more after Kochi inexplicably lost experience. We're gonna end the day, and then we're gonna end the episode.
Impressive recovery, Mr. Boyd. I'm still not happy about how soon you're back to work. Well, not happy as your doctor. As a resident of Freiburg, I'm immensely grateful for it.
Really?
Just don't tell anyone, or they'll pull my license.
Well, thank you again for coming to see me at night.
Oh, well, whatever you need, Mr. Boyd. Any doctor in this town would come running any hour, day or night, you can believe me. You're not suffering from headaches. It says here that you are taking painkillers after a back injury. But the prescribed dose is enough to...
Dr. Krasinski, you trust me?
And, sorry?
Do you trust me?
In what way, Mr. Boyd?
You think I'm an honest and reasonable man, Doctor?
You're joking, Mr. Boyd. Thanks to you, my wife finally agreed to buy a house here, and we've decided to have children. Thanks to you, I'm not afraid to visit my patients at night. I think you are the most honest and reasonable person in the city, Mr. Boyd.
Great. You see, Dr. Krasinski, I'm an addict.
Mr. Boyd, is...
Well, not a drug addict in the way you might imagine. I'm not some weak-willed junkie. Sometimes I stay clean so long that the tablets stay locked in the barn so long they go past the expiration date. But there are less pleasant stories.
You know what? Let's...
I once took a whole bottle right there in the barn. Passed out in my own vomit. I almost choked. I fought the convulsions, somehow managed to break 4 ribs. For 2 weeks my chest was so sore I wanted to die. But for those 2 weeks I kept swallowing pills. Couldn't stop.
If you want, I could...
I once took a dose right before a party at home. My wife Laura had some old friends over from college. I didn't take that many, maybe 5 or 6 pills, but it felt like I'd taken a few hundred. I passed out while I was carrying a tray of drinks. On the way down, I knocked over a set of Laura's scented candles. The house almost burned down. The repairs took a good chunk from our savings.
Mr. Boyd, if you'll allow me, I'd just...
As you can see, Doctor, I'm well aware of the seriousness of the situation and the possible consequences. But sometimes I need the pills. I don't use the word lightly. Sometimes I've got to work on cases with more energy than I've got. I can't do it without 'em. And I know you want me doing my job. So tomorrow I want you to come here and bring me some tablets. Lots of tablets. 10 bottles. No, better 15. Yeah, 15 bottles. The next 3 months are going to be extremely difficult, Doc.
I would like to discuss your...
You'll bring the pills, Doctor?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes.
Very good. Look, I don't want to trouble you any further. I bet your family doesn't like you running away with me at night. I bet they'd rather I was still in that coma.
Yeah, our guy is, he's changing a little bit. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna end the episode here. A lot of story just happened. So, sorry that there wasn't a lot of gameplay, but, a little bit of plot doesn't hurt for once. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, do let me know by leaving a like down below. It shows that This Is the Police is a series you wish to see continued on the channel. And why not leave a comment down below if you're there anyway? Wink, wink. If you want to see more, This Is the Police, and are not yet subscribed to the channel, do consider hitting that subscribe button. And as always, until next time, have a good one, folks.